Houston Dynamo FC head coach Paulo Nagamura. Paulo, thank you for taking a couple minutes with us. We'll just start off, if you wouldn't mind, your overall thoughts on the game and how you felt the team played.
First and foremost, I think we played a quality side. I think Montreal is a good team. We knew that coming in. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the goals that we conceded was pretty soft goals. I think overall it was we did enough. We did enough to be on the front foot, even lower on the field. The first goal we gave the ball away in the middle of the field. We conceded PK. The second goal off of set pieces where we fall asleep inside the box and leave a guy free. And the third goal, no one steps to the guy inside the box. So 3 goals that are for in my opinion we should have done much better than. I know this team can do it, and that's why it's frustrating because we conceding some kind of goals that it's unacceptable.
Okay, thank you for that. We'll go ahead and open up for questions. If you have questions, we'll get the microphone to you. We'll start with Richard over on the right side.
Coach, you talked about, they had the 3 goals, and, they were tough to give up and everything. But, the last game you played, I guess it was kind of like maybe at the end, maybe a little lack of attention at Vancouver. But it seemed like today you guys just came out. It seemed like you guys were focused and engaged the whole game. Just talk about that, how you were really into it.
First of all, thank you for bringing a positive on this moment. I think it's important that we don't highlight only negatives. And I think, yes, the guys came on. The guys came on with the right attitude and the right mind to the game. It was really important. And I think, to be honest, I think they start on the front foot. They start on the front foot. Even, like I say, a little bit different strategy because of what Montreal brings. But that's what I told the guys. We need to be better at home, and we need to be the dominant team, and that's the key thing to have to go out there and to look for a goal like from the start. But again, I think the guys responded well after that difficult result in Vancouver. And again, it's on ourselves. It's on ourselves. I think the goals that we concede today, I think it's goals are very deniable. And one more time, we're getting punished.
Additional questions, guys? We'll come here in the middle to Dustin.
Paulo, we saw one debut from a Dynamo 2 player today. Just as they've been so successful this season, is that something that you look to do maybe more as this season continues, or is their season as important, maybe letting them finish it out? Just kind of your thoughts on the dynamic between the Dynamo 2 and the first team.
Look, the dynamic is always going to be there. The only thing is that we only can call those players 4 times in the season. They cannot be with us full time. So, and I thought Mikhail did really, really well when he came on. He looked like he's been with us for a long time, and that's why we have the second team. We have to develop guys that one day can be first team players. I was happy with Mikhail's performance and happy that he had a felt like himself there playing out there. He didn't feel anything that he's a great kid, and he's looking for that opportunity, and I think he took a while today.
Okay, we'll stay here on the left with Christian.
How's it going, Paulo? So the first half obviously was a 2-2, a lot of movement, a lot of goals, and obviously in the second half there was a lot of changes tactically and on the field as well. Can you just kind of tell us, what was your mentality going into that second half?
Yeah, second half I think we had to make an adjustment because Montreal was very, very aggressive with their wing backs. They're putting a wing back behind our back line, and we felt that we had to put an extra guy there to make sure that we defended better, because we knew that we're going to have transition moments and we're going to have the ball when we win and we could advance on the field. But I think in the first half, I think that they were very successful with the wing backs, and I think we tried to fix that right away. But again, it's it's just frustrating with the goals that we gave up. Even in the first half, I think the chances that we created and the goals that we conceded is just frustrating. I think we could have done much better than what we did.
Okay, you got one last one?
Well, Daniel was saying, with the whole change in the back, it kind of gave Montreal a little bit of space in the middle. Did you see that as well? Them coming in through the middle a little bit more?
I would say space in the middle. I think they will have more of the ball in front of our back seven, if you say, with the 5 and 2. What is fine if you're solid defensively when you win the ball and you can connect passes and push up the field. I think that's no problem, right? But again, it was something that we needed to fix at halftime, and I think for in the beginning of the game we did that pretty well. Guys were in positions, the guys were there, and we didn't make plays. Like the third goal, we have everyone behind the ball, and the guy dribbles in between 3 guys and he gets a shot, right? I don't see teams allowing our guys to do that when we're on the offensive side. So for me, it's a soft goal that we should have done much better on in the third. So I think that was my point on that.
Okay, we'll do one last one in English, and then we'll switch to Spanish.
Hi, Coach. My name is Sam, Africa Sports Network. I have this question for you. When you came on board, you spoke about changing the identity of this team and making it a team that will be difficult to play here at the PNC Stadium. And were you envisaging this rebuilding process to be, this treacherous or this difficult? And how do you plan to lead the team up from this particular moment right now?
Well, first and foremost, when I took over, I inherited a group of guys that were already there, right? And an identity and a culture you establish is not from one day to the other. And it's a long process. And I can say right now that the culture and identity is there. But a lot of times you don't change the character and the personality of players that we have in the squad. They can feed, they cannot feed. So it's gonna be a process. It's not gonna. You want to change the culture and the identity, but you add pieces that's gonna be the core group of that identity and that culture. So we're doing what we can right now, and I think we'll establish the culture and the identity is there, and we just gotta build from there. We're going through a tough time right now, and it's easy to point fingers. I'm the first one to take responsibility what was going on, and we just gotta keep building from what we have right now. That's the key for me.
Okay, vamos a cambiar a preguntas en español. La primera pregunta viene de Leopoldo Mata.
Okay. Mi apreciado profesor, me gustó mucho la propuesta ofensiva a la hora de iniciar el partido. ¿Qué fue lo que le hizo poner ese tipo de mediocampo ahí usted el día de hoy?
Sí, yo creo que primeramente la intención fue sacar los espacios de Montreal porque tenían 2 jugadores al frente muy rápidos con Kyoto y Mihalovic jugando entre líneas. Y yo creo que nosotros, desde el año pasado, cuando miraba, este equipo era un equipo muy bueno en transiciones. Y yo creo que el primer tiempo fue una buena idea de cómo podíamos ser un poquito más peligrosos en este partido. Y creo que eso fue... Muchas de las acciones ofensivas en el primer tiempo fue acción de contraataque, de transición, y por eso nos miramos muy peligrosos. Pero tú sabes que cada juego tiene una estrategia diferente, un planeamiento diferente. Y como dije, los goles que tomamos, yo creo que fueron goles completamente que podríamos no ter tomado, que fueron, como se dice, soft goals en Spanish. Yo creo que goals que podríamos ter evitado y otra vez Montreal nos punió, como acontece mucho este año.
Profe, y en esa estrategia que usted planeó, tomó en consideración al número 10, porque el número 10 no sé si fue parte de este juego de estrategias y no inició.
¿Perdón?
Usted tenía una estrategia inicial. No sé con cuánto tiempo sabía usted la alineación del otro equipo, pero evidentemente el número 10, Joaquín, se me escapa el apellido, creo que Torres, fue una movilidad muy especial en el segundo tiempo. No sé si eso hizo que usted cambiara su estrategia ahí en el medio campo.
Mira, cuando regresamos al segundo tiempo, hicimos un ajuste para ganar el partido. Pero el Torres entró y sí es un jugador muy, muy activo, muy dinámico y agarró pelotas ahí y enfrentó nuestra defensa y lo hizo muy difícil para nosotros. Pero la estrategia no era diferente porque Torres estaba ahí. Crédito al jugador, que es un buen jugador y le hace jugadas, pero como le dije, yo creo que este partido fue un partido que los goles que tomamos fue goles que podíamos ter evitado.
Gracias, profe.